everyone, today I'm going to be telling you how to build this orbital dog cannon. It is a cannon that will literally teleport dogs, or wolves in Minecraft, anywhere in your world. Anywhere. Now, you can hold up to 24 armored dogs in this cannon, which means you can teleport 24 armored dogs anywhere in the world, which I find pretty cool. And I did design this, but this is also probably biased, but this is way better than Flame Frag's one on the unstable SMP, because his is activated with another player. Mine is not. Boom. Yeah. Also, his is very, very expensive to build. Mine is also not. So, let's get into the video. Okay, let's build this. So, you are going to need all these resources. You are going to need soul sand, pressure plate, redstone, water bucket, redstone torch, white wool, or a ton of white wool, or a ton of any block, actually. 10 obsidian, 3 redstone repeaters, 3 dispensers, 1 water bucket, no, 2 water buckets, that's why, yeah, an oak sign, honey blocks, ender pearl, flint and steel. Okay, so let's do this. You do need your chunk borders on for this video. The way to do that is just press F3G, and it will turn your chunk borders off and on. Okay, but you do need them on for this video, so we're going to keep them on. Now, this version of the cannon only works in versions that allow ender pearls to load chunks. But if it does not, do not fear, this will work on those versions too. Just don't add this ender pearl part. Take this nether portal that we are going to build and build a nether portal chunk loader, which I will not teach you in this video, but I do have a link in the description to a great tutorial for that. So let's get building. First things first, we are going to build the chunk over here. This is going to be the first chunk that we build in. And we will take 1 pressure plate and our redstone dust and build 2 blocks off the corner of the chunk. Now, if you go in any other corner, then you will have to build the thing whichever way the redstone dust is facing. So, make sure it's facing the way you want. Now, it is not directional. You can build this in whatever direction you want. Now, it also does not matter whichever direction you build it. It will blast anywhere in your world. So, look at the corner. Now, count over to the right 1. Now, turn 90 degrees and count over to the left 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on that 6th block, you place that. Now, we are going to take a redstone dust and place it in front of the pressure plate. And that redstone dust should line up with the chunk border. And that is our first chunk built. Whippy! Okay, time for the next chunk. Next chunk, you're going to need a lot more resources. But do not worry, it's still easy to build. So, go to the next chunk, and right where this redstone dust is, 1 block to the right, place a block here. Now, go place some redstone dust on top of that. Now, place a redstone torch here. Now, this should work if you built it right, but basically, if you step on this, you will see the redstone torch stops and turns off. Great. Now, we are going to place redstone dust here in front of the torch. Now, to its left, you're going to place 1 redstone dust. To its right, you're going to place 2 redstone dust, then 2 more, then 2 more. Now, go back to where the torch is. You will go here, and no, you will go here, 1 block over, down 2, no, down 3, and then you will place a dispenser facing you. Then, turn 90 degrees and place a dispenser here. And then here. We will continue the video in just a second. Okay, so now place a white wall right here, and that should make a little square in between. Dig 1 block down, go up, and place a honey. That is one of your honey blocks. Now, go up 1, now place a white wall on top of each dispenser, plus that 1 block of white wall. And then do it again. And then do it 1 more time. Then come over here. You will go to the other, you will go to the opposite corner of where this is from, of the other chunk, and go back 6 blocks. I think that's 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then go over 1, turn around, place a honey block, dig down 2 blocks. Now you can place a soul sand down here, a water bucket down here, and then you'll take an ender pearl. You will stand on top of the honey block, and you will right click within your cursor right over the black line. And you might teleport, but that's fine. Just do it a couple times, and eventually it will slow down and stay in the water. Now, do not build that part if you are in a version that ender pearls do not load chunks. You will, when we build the nether portal, just build a nether portal chunk loader. Okay? Great. Now that that's built, we are going to look over here and build a platform-ish thing right here. Then build 3 blocks up from right here. Now build 1 block right here, and right here, and then right here, right here, and basically build a little thing around that. Now, 1 block off, build around this. Like that, and it should kind of look like a funnel-ish thing, if you will. Now, place 2 wall blocks there, and then fill those in. Now, place a water here, place a water here, place a water here, place a water here, and place a water here. And that should make this shape. If it does not, replace your water. Now, take your sign and place that right there, where the hole is. So then your dogs can fall through easily. Now, delete these extra blocks and the ones on top there too. Now, you will come over to the corner and you will build a small platform, however big you need to get dogs up. And now, the way you're going to get dogs up is building a staircase for them to walk up. So, build a staircase. It will go into another chunk. That is fine. You do not need this staircase to be loaded, but it will go into another chunk. Now, when we do load the dogs, you will use this staircase to load them. So, now, this is that part. Now, we are going to build the actual redstone part. Okay, so we see this redstone line. You are going to place a repeater 3 blocks from where the torch is that faces this. Then you're going to go to this block of redstone, the last one over here, and place it down to line up with this dispenser. Then place a repeater there. Now follow the redstone line over here, and we placed one too many redstone, so destroy the one on the end. Now you take this redstone and build forward 3. Then turn and place a repeater. Now you are going to set this one to 2 ticks. Now what we're going to do is we are going to go to this next chunk, and we are actually going to build the nether portal. Now remember, this nether portal is what you will build the chunk loader on. So if you are in a version that ender pearl stasises do not load chunks, then watch the link in the description. So take out your obsidian, you need 10 of it, and then take out your flint and steel. And this is for the non ender pearl version. No, this is for the ender pearl version, not the non ender pearl version. So build 4 blocks like this. Actually, no, build 2 blocks on the bottom with blocks like that. Then build 3 blocks up, build a white block there, build 3 blocks up, build a white block there, build a white do that, and now you have another portal. Light it, and there you go. Now, your cannon works now. Now, to actually get it to fire, you will need, now to get it to fire, you will need a wolf. I'm going to use spawn eggs, but you will need to tame them out in the wild, bring them back to the place, and then make them sit and everything. So wolf, I'll show you right now. Wolf. Now, bone. So basically, you will bring your tamed wolf up here, and then put him on this platform. I'll just tame him here. Now make your wolf sit and push him into the water. Now if they get stuck here, just push them a little bit farther, and then they'll fall into the hole. Do not worry, dogs are not getting hurt in this process. But now that they've fallen into the hole, they will not teleport to you. But now you're going to grab a fishing rod. Now I only loaded one dog. Okay? You can load up to 24 dogs. Okay? Now, you load 24 dogs, you can also load them with armor. I did not, but you can. Now, for the way to actually make it work, grab a fishing rod, like I just said, and then grab a splash potion of instant damage, or harming. Now, don't make it instant damage make it instant damage, okay? Now that that's there, you are going to, if you want them to be powerful, take swiftness and strength, and then you are going to walk over here, and this is actually loading the cannon. Right-click the plate, offhand your fishing rod, throw this in here. You have to throw it that instant harming in here. Now, in this dispenser, the one that has the 2 ticks. Now, in the 1 ticks, throw a strength or speed, and then speed or strength. In either one of those, it doesn't matter. Just don't put them in the same one. Now, you're going to un-offhand this and run all the way over to either portal and hop in. Now you are going to walk away and then build another portal that is not going to load, that when you go into the overworld does not load your dog cannon, and then go through. Okay, once you've done that, you can pretend, like, you can say, hey, a flare is following me, and pull your fishing rod, and your dog will teleport to you. Okay? Now, that is how to use it for one dog. But say you want to equip this dog with armor and use it for 4 dogs. Well, you basically did this. You basically do the same thing I did for this one dog, but for 24 of them. So do that times 24. And if you want to equip them with armor, after you make them sit, but before you push them in the hole, you will equip them with armor. Okay, that is how to build the cannon and how to load it. There is another video that teaches that tells you how to use the cannon and in what cases it is, and also just explains a small bit more on what use cases and how to use it. Now, if you are in a version, like I said earlier, if you are in a version that does not support Ender Pearls loading chunks, please go check out this the video that teaches you how to do the Nether portal. Otherwise, it will not work. I will see you in the next one, and I will also have a video linked in the description that teaches you how this cannon works, as well as that video that teaches you how to use this cannon. But this video that I will have linked, I will have 2, but actually no, I'll have 3. But this video that I'll have linked will teach you the in-depth game mechanics and everything on how this cannon works. I will see you in the next one. Bye.